Hi everybody, it's Tommy Jo from Bird Street Studio, and I'm here to do the 50 Stack Challenge 8, hosted by Amy. Amy is CraftyCat7212 on YouTube. She is CraftyCat72 on Instagram, and she is CraftyCat USA on Etsy. And if you go to Amy's YouTube channel, you will see her video for week 13, prompts 25 and 26, and in her description box you'll see other websites of other creators who are in kind of following the challenge on a regular basis. So feel free to go to their channels, watch their videos, give them a like, subscribe, whatever. Anyways, like I said, this is week 13. In week 13, Amy drew the prompts 25, which was stars, and 26, which is boho. And I don't know if I just lost my mojo or what's going on here, but I just was struggling for anything. And stars probably is not one of my favorite shapes, so it might be that I was struggling with that. However, I wanted to show you kind of what I had in mind. I do some slow stitching, and so I had a couple of slow stitched pieces here in my drawer, and one of them that I already had was, I had done this slow stitch many moons ago, and it's just muslin with some red fabric, and I kind of made a flag, kind of a rendition of the American flag, and I had at one point thought I would put that on this denim and make a little 5x7 journal, and I never did it. It's just been sitting here, but it did spark a little bit of a few ideas. One of them was to make some sort of a belly band or a page edge, not necessarily to go in this journal, but in any journal that has like a denim feel to it. So this is what I did. I found up there, I have a big tote that has like old craft stuff, and I found this in it, and it had stars. So I took cardboard, like, you know, I save like cardboard like this, cereal boxes, pasta boxes. Anyways, I want to move that out of the way. I do take boxes and break them down and store them for future projects. But anyways, what I did was I took, I'm not sure what this is from. Oh, this is from an Italian ice, and this is from something else. It sure has a lot of fat in it, whatever it is. Oh, this might have been a popcorn box. I'm not sure. Anyways, I took this and I made these like cardboard type stencils. Now, I could just use this, but I wanted to go ahead and put this one away, and I wanted to keep these in my drawer in case I want to use them at a later time. But anyways, what I had in mind was, I have all kinds of like muslin and red fabric in that, and I was kind of thinking of creating something. So I cut this piece of muslin into a star shape, and I thought we would slow stitch it on here. But I wanted to add some red stripes, and I didn't have any more of that red material, but I found this red like t-shirt material, and I thought maybe we could create some red pieces, and then if we sewed these stars on, there would be red behind them somehow. That's what I was thinking. I found this thread. This is old lace net darning, an old lace net darning kit. And I'm not sure that we will get, you know, the whole thing stitched, but I think we could get the idea laid out, pinned and started. And that would be my, let's see, that would be for number 25 stars. What I'll do is do a lot of it here, then I will pause the camera, maybe finish it up and just come back and show you the belly band or page edge or whatever it is at the end. So that's kind of what I have in mind. So I do need fabric scissors because I want to cut up, and I need my pin cushion because I want to cut up some pieces of fabric. Let's see. Like this. And then this has like a point on it, and I thought, oh, that might be kind of cool. But what I don't like is it's kind of got two edges, so I'm thinking that we need to go like kind of trim it a little bit, a little tiny bit. Okay, then I could do this. Okay. Oh, I might want that up a little bit higher because I don't want it to touch this. So maybe we need to move it like this. Because I definitely want to see some denim behind these, and I might need to make smaller stars. It's getting very dark in here because I think we're expecting rain. Anyways, this is kind of a intense project. It's going to be kind of long, so I know I'm going to have to come back and show you the end of it. But I did want to show you how I started, at least. I want to cut right through that pin. Wasn't a good idea to hang that off the edge, was it? And picking pins up with my nails is hard, and my nail polish is kind of real icky, so I apologize, but I haven't had a minute to do much. Okay, so now because we cut that, we have a little bit bigger. That would be kind of cool, huh? To put that there, or should we put it this direction? I don't want it to look like a candy cane or a barber pole, but I kind of like, oh, but that's like upside down. Okay, so it kind of has to go this way, I think, which is okay with me. Okay, so we'll put this one on like this. Ooh, this is pretty cool. I don't know if it's cool or not. We'll see when I get done. Like I said, I was really just struggling with it. I could turn this. Oh, it's going to do the same thing though. And I'm thinking I want it to go this way. So let's go like this. Then we'll hold the stars on it when we cut them out and see what we think. Okay, so now we have this piece. And I'm wondering if we want to put some lace on there. Because I have a couple pieces of lace that we could put on there. I think I measured this piece to be about 8.5. Let's see, 10. It's almost 9. It's about 8 3/4, but that's okay. I'm thinking that we might want to move this up just a hair, like up here. And then we could put this on there like that. Oh, I like it. What do you think? And then I think what we'll do is make smaller stars maybe out of the muslin. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly. Okay, I like that. Okay. And about right in there. That kind of looks pretty, doesn't it? Okay, and then maybe right there, right up there at the top. Okay, let's see. This goes like this. And if we put this right at the top of that red, okay, so far so good. Okay. And I'm thinking that this might be a little big for that. Let's take this, yeah, because see how this is much smaller. Let's cut one that's smaller out of the same piece. See what we come up with. I'm just using a pencil. And then I will cut inside the pencil lines. Whoops. The back side of this cardboard, because it was a box of some sort, it's got a glossy finish, so it's sliding all over. So I'm going to just trim this down to just inside the pencil lines. Okay, let's see. So I'm thinking if we maybe put this here, would that kind of resemble a star? How can I cover that up and have it look like it's covered up? Let's see. I think it would. Okay, but we need to have another one. We need to have a smaller one as well. So let's take our muslin. Oops. Had a strip. Here we go. And we want to make something even smaller than that. So I could probably go out and print a star on my computer and then use that as a template, but I think I'll just do it this way. Okay, so I want it smaller, so I'm going to cut inside here. Okay. Oh, I like that. Because I could get almost the whole star and we could turn it over. We could get almost the whole star on like that. Oh, I like that. And then we could do this one as like half of a star. Like maybe there, right? Then if we cut this right there, this would be half a star here. This could be half of a star. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Maybe we want to move this one up. Let's put it on this side, like there, okay? Then we'll move this one to here. And then we could put this one like so. I think that would work. What do you think? And this, and then we can embroider these, and I'm kind of thinking I could just sew it right around like this and then embroider. I love it. And then does it match? I mean, I just want to see if it kind of goes with the same idea of a, oh yeah. So it looks Americana. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to run over there and I'm going to go ahead and sew all the way around. I think I have some cream colored thread in my machine. And then I will come back and I will show you how we can slow stitch this to make a page edge or a belly band. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And all I did was I sewed just all the way around. Normally if I slow stitch, I would not be doing that, but in this case I needed to hold these on. And then I had this thread out already, okay? I don't have a navy blue or a dark royal blue, so this was the closest I could find. And I kind of thought that I wanted to I'm not crazy over seeing a lot of that machine stitching. So right now I'm trying to get a knot that goes down to the other knot. There we go. And so I thought I would just kind of maybe slow stitch over the machine stitching a little. And then here I wanted to do some French knot stars. But anyways, I thought I would start right here and we would just stitch this star down. What do you think? I think we could try to do this. This is a pretty thick needle, pretty heavy fabric. And so I think I'm not going to be able to do more than one stitch at a time. And so that's why I think that I'm going to have to go do it and then come back, but we'll see. I do enjoy slow stitching. Some people don't. But when I was a kid, my mom had us embroider pillowcases, my sister and I. I know you'd think it was like Little House on the Prairie or something. I don't know. It wasn't, but but we just enjoyed doing it. My mom loved sewing, knitting, crocheting, and she passed that on to us. And we were making clothes when we were in 6th and 7th grade. We were making outfits for ourselves. She would buy the pattern and help us if we needed help. But so I always enjoyed embroidery, especially when it was finished. It was so pretty. And we actually, I think she started us out embroidering handkerchiefs, I think. And then we progressed to pillowcases. I think I will fast forward through this, or I will finish the star and do some more slow stitching, and then I'll come back to show you, because then we won't have too much time to do our boho prompt if I don't cut away and do this. But I just want to show you real quick what's happening here, if you can see it. I'm just slow stitching around the star. And I'm going to finish slow stitching and add some French knots, and I will come back and show you the finished piece, and then we will do our boho prompt. I'm back, and this is what I have completed. So I slow stitched. I'm going to hold it here so you can kind of see. I slow stitched over all the stitching around the outside. And then I slow stitched some stitches here in each star, as well as a few extra stitches there. And I thought that would make a really pretty, see if I have a page, like if you had a page edge right here. It also, when I got looking at it, if I were to make a journal out of this, can you imagine this could be a closure? I was kind of thinking of actually doing like a button closure, and this could wrap around since there's no design on the back. You could do something like that. Oh, that looks pretty too. Something like this. I don't know. Either way, it's a piece of sew stitch. It's a piece of ephemera. It can either be a page edge, a belly band, a closure, whatever. Anyways, it's done. That's my star, and I have 3 of them on there, or 3 halves anyways. Okay, on to the next prompt, which is number 26, and it's boho. Well, I got thinking, I have a boho, actually a couple of boho kits in my shop. And so I pulled out what I had here and what I had already made, and I had an idea of making a large journaling card because I need one. I just have a couple of journaling cards in here, and I was kind of thinking of maybe using this girl right here. And I just put things in here that I think go with my Bohemian. Now these are my digitals, my papers and that. But what I wanted to show you was I use my, I pulled these out because they were in my scrap fabric stuff. Talk about unprepared for class. So this is an old glue page that when they get real sticky, I stick them over there to dry. And this would make a great large journaling card, but it is right now, it is almost 5.5 by 8.5. So we would need to cut this down. So I'm thinking if we do that right now, then we'll have a better idea of. So let me just see. I gotta move my coffee before I spill it. I'm thinking if we make it maybe 4. Usually if I have a wide pocket, 5.5 by 5, I would need like 4.5 by 7, something like that. So let's try 4.5 this way, and let me see how wide that is. 4.5 would be that wide. Let's make it 4 3/4. Whoops. Guess that blade doesn't want to cut there. We might have to make it a little bit smaller than 4 3/4, maybe 4.5. Okay, so we'll make it 4.5 by, what did we say, 7, right? By 7. I'm gonna take this up here. Okay, so this is the size card we want to make, and what I'm thinking is if I made a long pocket page, like if this were a journaling page right here, and we made this a pocket, then this would fit in there with a tab on the top. It would also fit really good in a side pocket page with a tab. So I think that's a fairly good size. So we're going to do that. And so what I was thinking is I have all these fabrics, and I thought, what if we collage some fabrics and some paper, but I need a base. So oh, before I do that, I want to show you what I was going to do. I have this marker out, and you know that you can color black and white photos in that. So I was thinking of coloring her scarf, this blue color. And if you do that, it kind of gives it a different look. My TV's a little loud, so I apologize if you can hear it. Okay, so we've got her. That's all I want to do is just color her scarf, and then I want to go ahead and cut her out. let's see. And I kind of think I might want this label. I guess that's what you would call this, a label as well. Okay. Okay, so if I cut her right to the edge, then we can mount her on something, right? Or, you know me, I love gold, and boho loves gold too. So let's see what we can do here. Kind of thought we could pick a paper that has that blue in it, but is not predominant. Because I have a couple of papers that are that color blue. But I was kind of thinking something that wouldn't show that blue too much. Let's see what we got. Don't like that. I think it has to have blue in it to look good, but I don't want it to be, the background to be blue, because I think that takes away from the picture. So I kind of like this one, actually, the very first one. Let's peek through here and see what else we have. Oh, that one might be good. Oh, that's pretty, huh? Same idea, pink though, huh? Ooh, but it has a bottom on it. Okay, let's hold that one out. And like I said, these are all available in my Etsy shop. Thinking I kind of like that pink, or this one or the other. I do have some Cantha fabric as well. Oh my gosh, look at this one. I do have Cantha fabric as well in the very back. Let me show you. These are all beautiful boho papers. They're sari silks and that I scanned. I think that would be too much blue. I don't know. Maybe not. I'm going to pull it out. I think that's definitely too much blue. Now we're getting into the Cantha fabrics. And I kind of wanted to stay more glittery, I think. Yeah, okay. Oh, and I like this one too, so let's pull this one out. Okay. So, I'm trying not to make a mess out here. I know I am, but I'm trying not to. So, if this is our card right here, oh, even that would be pretty, huh? Oh, I think I like this one. So I'm going to go with that. So what I want to do is I want to cut a piece that is the same size as this card, but I want to include these two flowers, make sure they get in there. Okay, that's perfect. So for this, we could use our ruler and just tear it. Actually, if we put it right on the edge, I don't see any reason why we can't just glue this up here. Let's do that. I'm going to go ahead and just use my glue stick. I don't want to go too long on this video because I took so long on the other part. So let's see. I want to make sure that it goes right here. Okay. And then I'm going to sew this, so I'm not going to worry about it being stuck completely. Let's go ahead and cut this out. We're going to have to back it as well. Just no problem. Okay. Oh, I love it. Okay, let's, I think we just need to decorate this. So I want to make it really glittery and shiny. So I'm going to get my gold marker out. Love that. And this is a piece I had from Medieval Mirage, and I love that, and I think we could put that on there. I don't know if I could cut that down and make that a kind of like it like that. I like all the bright colors in here. So I'm kind of liking this. I know, oh, we had some red fabric here with some gold sequins. We could sew on there. I think that would be really pretty. Okay, so what I want to do is get my gold marker. And I want to go around her in gold. I have a couple more of these, but I want to use, they're not cheap. So I'm going to use it till I can't use it anymore. So it's kind of skipping because it's not perfectly full. I can't get any, I mean, it's almost empty. So I'm trying to go over where it skips. And it's not that important because this is a junk journal. Especially boho's not real particular either, is it? Boho stuff. Okay, this one though I think I want to do in vintage photo. Okay. Okay, so let's see how we can put this together. I'm thinking that I want this. I'll do it this way. Yep, we want that there. Fabric scissors. So we're going to put that there. We're going to put this one. I don't want to totally cover these up. So we can put this one right up here on the side. Put this in the middle. And put this down here. Oh, I kind of really like that. Oh, I really like that too. Okay, so that's what we want to do. So I'm going to take just a little tiny, well, you know what I better do? I'm thinking maybe I want to just use my glue stick because I'm going to sew it. Like I need to sew this fabric down. And you definitely can't use Fabri-Tac on this because it's like see-through. And I'm hoping this glue stick will dry clear, but it'll hold it until I get it sewed. Now this one, I want to put right on here like this, but I think I need to use Fabri-Tac for that. Well, this card's going to be really pretty. Oh, I don't want to cover up that gold. So I'm going to pull this down just a smidge here so that it doesn't cover up that gold right there. Then I think I do want this on here. But I want it to go up over the red. I think like this. I'm just going to dot this on because it's a mesh almost. Like that. I'm just using Fabri-Tac because that's the glue that I have here, and it has to go on fabric. Part of it goes on fabric. And I know Fabri-Tac will hold it, and I don't know, maybe it's kind of a tease. I know that Amy says she does not care for Fabri-Tac because she doesn't like how it feels on her hands. So maybe there's something subconsciously that's in there. I'm just kidding. I would never do that just because somebody said they didn't like it. And I think I want to put this right here. And that will make, and then I will sew around it. This marker goes through because it's alcohol marker. And that's one of the things you got to be careful of. If you use alcohol markers, they're going to go through certain, I mean, you have to have a pretty heavy cardstock. And even then, when I use my Copics on 110 cardstock, which is, you know, pretty heavy cardstock, it goes through that as well. It's pretty, the only time it wouldn't is if you use maybe a glossy coating, which is kind of what they were meant to be used on. I'll put that right there. Oh, I love that. Okay, do we want to add anything else, or do we think we want to sew it first? I don't know. I'm thinking I might want to add something else just because I can't hardly stand it. You know what we have? We have some gold. We have some gold leaf, but you know what else we have? Can you get any more boho looking than something like this? I don't know. I bought this a long while ago and I used it on a circus journal. I'm thinking, let's just look and see what it looks like if we were to put something like this on here. Oh, I kind of like that. But then if you go to put it in a pocket, these would end up getting flipped up. But if you put it behind a belly band, they wouldn't. Right? Unless you did it like that. I don't know. I really like it. So guess what, people? We're doing it. Let's cut a piece first. We want to cut right here. Okay, so we can either put it there or we could put it this way. We put it that way. Then when it goes down inside a pocket, when it goes down inside a pocket, which I just lost my pin. Oh my goodness. I can't lose pins in this room. Okay. I think I need to not worry about whether it's going down in a pocket, and I think I'm going to go ahead and put this on like this. Okay, and then I will put a line of glue and maybe push those, and part of them will stick down because I'm thinking I really like that. Okay, let's want to put this right about there. Okay, and then trying to get the, thought I could stick that in there and it would hold that over. Oh, there we go. I'm just going to put a little zigzag or a line of glue right across here. Just a light dabble of glue. And then let's just push these down a little bit. There. Not all of them will stick, but some of them will. There. So that way it is a little, oh, there's my pin stuck to my scissors. Great. Okay. Okay, so what I want to do is take this over to the sewing machine. I just have like a cream thread in there. I think that'll be fine. And I'm going to just sew probably up this way, over this way, this way. I'm not sure I can sew across here and keep these looking as nice as they look. I don't know if I want a row of stitching, but we'll see. Before I do that though, I have to back it. And I want to back it with a piece of coffee dyed paper, or I have the back of this. We could use this one. This is, yeah, that'll work. That's a piece of book page. So let's real quick put this down. I love it. Okay, and we want to just trim this out right here. Almost hate to cut this piece of book page off because it looks kind of cool like that, doesn't it? But yeah, I think I'm going to leave that on there for now because I don't know what I want to do with this page. If I'm going to leave it as a card, I can always cut it off later. If I want to put it, somehow attach it in the journal, I can do that. So let's pick up our mess. I'm going to go sew and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back and I sewed all the way around. I did actually sew here. You can see the stitching. I used that, I call it the heartbeat stitch. I don't know what that's called. It's kind of a zigzag, but I used that all the way around. I think it looks really pretty. I love that I left this on because I don't know what I'm going to do with this now that I see it. It's so pretty. So that is my boho. It's a piece of ephemera. It's either going to be a topper, it'll be a page in a journal, or it'll be a large journaling card. I'm not really sure, but I do love it. So that is my boho, and then this is my prompt 25 stars that I was kind of inspired by this slow stitch that I did right here. So those are my projects for the 50 Stack Challenge 8 week 13. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you to my subscribers, past, present, and future. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for stopping and watching. And if you'd like, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. We'd love to have you here. I think that's it, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.